Bienvenidos a todos. Today we're going to learn how to navigate on our Chromebooks into our textbook to find Cerego, the vocabulary app that will help you with your vocabulary chapter by chapter throughout the textbook. The first thing I'm going to do is go up and find my class link, and I'm going to click on it. All right, this might be a little bit different for you guys than it is for me. Mine's going to bring it right up. You might have to click that you're with Burkburnett or click a username. But mine comes right up and it brings up a few other things. You guys need to find your McGraw-Hill. It's the red icon down here. That's one you're going to click on. And it should bring up some little red boxes and stuff when it's trying to log in. Just like that. And mine brings up two different books. One's the teacher edition, one's the student edition. You guys should have maybe one textbook. You may have more than one textbook on here. I'm going to click on the student edition. Yours should say Asi Se Dice, maybe the last book listed on your list of textbooks. But find Asi Se Dice. It's a green book. It says level 1. I'm going to click on it to open it. All right, you should get a screen that looks very similar to this. All right. It should have GeoVistas. Yours may have a different picture on it. Depends on what chapter you left off on when you last opened your textbook. So I'm going to go up here to the top left-hand corner to the menu. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go down to Resources. I'm going to click on Resources. And you should get a screen that looks like this. And there's several different ways to find your Cerego app. Probably the easiest way is to go to your keyword search. Okay. And mine shows up right here. Cerego has 12 different items it's going to bring up when I click on it. But it should have a Cerego thing you can click on here. So I'm going to click on my Cerego. And then I'm actually going to use my finger to scroll down to the bottom. But there's several different chapters you can pick from. But down here in the bottom right-hand side, you should have the green Cerego icon. Some of you may have this star already highlighted. This just adds it or removes it from your favorites list. So go ahead and highlight that to make sure it's on your favorites list. And then we're going to click on Cerego, and it's going to bring us to a different web page. So I'm going to enlarge mine so I can actually use it correctly. Now mine's going to look completely different from yours because I have the teacher edition and it gives me all the progress and I can follow along with what you're doing. Okay. So in here, the great thing about this is Cerego follows you from Spanish 1 to Spanish 2, Spanish 3, Spanish 4, and so on. And it helps you build your vocab, your Spanish vocab. If you're struggling with a word, it figures out you're struggling with a word. The algorithms they have built in here are there to help you become a better Spanish speaker, to learn better vocab. So I'm going to go over here back to courses so I can get into what we're doing. And then it gives me a list of courses and how many learners, and I can go in and find some stuff, how long you've worked on it, how long you've been on a word, different things like that. But this is really good for you to learn Spanish vocab, and it should have it broken down chapter by chapter, following along with the chapters we have in our book. So that's one way to get into Cerego. So I'm going to close that, and we're going to go back to our Asi Se Dice menu. And in lesson search, we're going to find a different way to get into Cerego, if I can get it to work properly. Okay. In lesson search, we can click on this first menu and scroll down to the bottom, and we can find program resources. And then in our other, then it pops up right there for me. Sometimes you have to scroll on your second menu. You have to put it back on program resources also. So on both menus, you'll have program resources, and there's Cerego. Okay. Also, under my favorites tab, once I've highlighted this star, in my favorites tab, it should show up as one of the apps I can get into from my favorites tab. I hope this is a little bit more easy for you to find Cerego, makes it easier for you to go in and to work on this app.